Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. My name is Francine, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald, here for another channeled message. So, I feel like I have something to share with the collective. I feel like there's a message that's coming through, but I do want to use my microphone for this, so hold on one second here. So I'm just going to set this up really quick. Hopefully the sound isn't crazy. So yes, I wanted to come on here today for another channeled message. I feel like there's something that needs to come through. There's always something, I feel like, no matter what it is, even when I feel like I don't have any premeditated messages or anything like that. When I spend time just listening to the spirits, listening to my guides, I feel like there's so much that they want to tell you guys. So the number 5 is significant. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what numbers would you like to highlight to the people watching this message? Wow. What's interesting is I feel like the number 5 is really important because it looked like a star. So the numbers 2 are significant. Number 3, wow. Number 7, number 4, number 1. So you guys might be seeing synchronicities with 1 because that seems to be a really common one, as well as 333. Interesting. You guys are starting something, and it's taking on a whole meaning, because as I was channeling your message, I was hearing the song Blind Melon, No Rain. So someone here knows Blind Melon, someone here has heard them. This might be a song that heralds your childhood. Yeah, we have 3 of them. Okay, so I feel like those are all 3s. So Spirit wants to highlight these numbers to you guys, 1, 4, 2, and 3. Okay, it feels almost like, you know, when you think of a sequence of events like 1, 2, 3, 4, but for some reason number 1's happening, then you're going a little too far, and you're jumping something, and then you're coming back to it, and then you're going in sequential order after. You guys feel like you're jumping things, like you're literally bypassing some things that you could have experienced on your path, but you didn't. I feel these cards really strongly. Something really interesting and powerful. I like to say interesting a lot because I feel like it's always interesting to see what Spirit has to say. So for some reason, someone here feels blinded, and or someone is in your area is feeling blinded. I'm seeing a male, so I'm feeling like there's someone here who feels blindsided, or someone who feels like they don't understand what the hell is going on. They feel like they're kind of wandering aimlessly, or they feel like they don't understand why things are going the way that they're going. Serendipity is here though. So Spirit wants to highlight serendipity for the collective here. This was meant to happen. And I'm hearing it's fortunate or something along those lines. Fortunate that you are going this path in the way that you're going. The way that you're going is necessary. It feels like you could have had a number of things are coming through. Oh my gosh. Spirit, can you please tell me one thing succinctly for this card? Because I'm feeling like I love when messages come through, but sometimes it's like I need to pause for the cause. Someone here might say that. But yeah, I feel like this is a really fortuitous time, and I'm hearing empire. You're creating an empire, and I feel like you have an empire state of mind. I'm hearing songs today. Today is apparently the day, because it helps me understand this information better. So someone here might be from New York as well. So I'm feeling like someone is beginning to see the silver lining. If they're not seeing it, they're feeling blindsided. Those are the 2 groups. Serendipity, indeed. Number 1 and 8. Adding up to 9. You're so close, collective. You're so close. You're so close to beginning to see the silver lining. I feel like you guys are almost there, and you're in the midst of a number of difficulties and uncertainties, but it will make a lot more sense soon. Queen of Cups. You might feel like there's an emotional release happening in your environment, or you're feeling the emotional release. And I feel like you're feeling this emotional release coming from a place of conflict with your environment, conflict with people in your environment. I feel like people are literally either picking at something about you because they recognize that you're not like them, and it's really irking you, it's really bothering you to feel like you put your heart either on your sleeve, or you let people see or let people in on your world, and rather than being accepted or loved by some, you're feeling conflicted, or you're feeling like there's conflict all the time, and that there's a need for defensive energies to persist is what I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck was the Three of Swords, the Strength card. Keep going. Rise to the occasion, collective, and maintain balance always. Personal boundaries are a must is what I'm hearing. Someone here needs to maintain personal boundaries within their family as well, within their friend groups, of recognizing what's real and what is not real. There's something about duplicity here, which means that someone here is beginning to see when they're duplicitous, or when they're treating some people a certain way, or responding to some people a certain way and not responding to others. I know that that's also a sense of discernment. You know, you can't go into all of the things that you are and all of the things that you feel and you think, but I feel almost like you feel like you're betraying yourself or your confidence when you decide to be like someone else or to act a certain way because it's palatable to others. Spirit's highlighting this card here, which is the Six of Cups. It's like I'm getting the word homecoming, hometown, feeling someone here might be going back to their hometown. That's very specific. And I'm hearing that you guys go to someone here goes to a diner, and you get like, you love breakfast. So you go to a diner in your hometown, and you might be reminiscing on your experiences there, your experiences in the past. Nostalgia is in this card regardless. I feel like Spirit's trying to highlight your need to regain a sense of control that you've given up or rescinded in some way at some point in your life. Because I feel like when you go back home, you are a different person to certain people, and when you go back to your current city where people know you as you are now, you're a different person. So there's something about you needing to regain control over your mental state and being able to go to wherever you go, right? Wherever you travel, and remembering who you are. Page of Wands is here. I'm hearing like readiness, ready, set, go. There's something about you needing to be, ready to act. Interesting. There's so many messages for you guys. It's crazy. Next card we have is Yang. This is number 1. You've been getting a lot of ones here. 1 is really important. So new beginnings, acting, taking the offensive rather than the defensive pose. I'm seeing football. So I think Spirit's highlighting that someone here likes football or sees it a certain way, enjoys it. It's a pastime of theirs. I personally don't have a strong suit whatsoever in football or an understanding of it. So I'm just hearing offensive, defensive. Taking an offensive approach of showing people who you are unabashedly. I feel like that's coming through. We have the Six of Wands, being successful at that. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. So your independence is very attractive. Your independence is going to be what really shows people, shows people how fresh your outlook is, and also how consistent you are. Being true to yourself impresses people because they're not expecting that. Most people kind of fall in line with what other people are thinking. But when you come from a higher approach, people are going to begin to see and respect you for who you are, because you're clear. You're clear on who you are, what your lineage is. I feel like someone here is looking into their lineage, learning more about who they are, maybe even looking into genealogy. Wow, there's so much here. Feeling a sense of confidence in who you are, even if you don't know all of you yet, because there's so much to know about you, collective. All of us have individually so many different journeys and side quests to embark on. But are you confident in who you are in this moment right now? It is serendipity that you're here. It is serendipity that you're going through what you're going through. It's like you led yourself in this manner towards this. People were involved, yes, don't get me wrong. But something here is, it's about the truth. It's about clarity. It's about reconciling all of your fragments. Reconciling yourself little by little. Seeing the abundance that you have and that you manifest. Oh man, you guys are powerful. Powerful energies here. What else do we have, Spirit? Go the distance. Number 47, which reduces to 11. Number 1 is significant to you guys. You guys are so close. I feel almost like I'm meeting you guys when you're about to transition into this new beginning. Wow, and look at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're moving and heading into this new beginning with the Fool. Wowzers. Some of you might not even recognize that you're already at the new beginning. Isn't that weird? Wouldn't you feel like you should know? But I'm not asking you guys. I'm just thinking about how I've been in a position where I thought I was in a similar situation, but I was on a completely other ground, or I had a completely different thing going on than I realized under the surface. For instance, channeling right now, I'm channeling a lot more energies than I used to back in the day. But I wouldn't even be able to tell you that because I've been consistently growing and extending my hand out to Spirit and asking for guidance and asking for my abilities to increase. I feel like you guys are asking or allowing your abilities, your clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairalience, or salience to develop, and you're not even realizing that you're already at the place that you wanted to be. It's interesting. It's like you always want to go a little bit further, right? You have I feel like someone here has a standard of success is what I'm hearing. There's like, you want to get to this pinnacle, right? And it keeps going up and up and up and up, and you never stop. And that's beautiful. I mean, it's hard, but it's beautiful. You guys have these 3 cards coming in, the 8 of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Something that might try to choke out a situation for you, or choke out where you feel you are, is your mind. Your mental state is being addressed here. How you see yourself, how you see your situation is being highlighted. Feeling stuck in your mind, all you need is a sword. All you need is a sword to cut through the mess that is the things holding you in bondage here, and holding your eyes and keeping you from seeing something. I feel like you just need to see that you have 8 swords around you, and literally any of those could be used. You could literally, I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but you could literally sit there, right, by one of the swords and literally just shake and go up and down just to get that loose. Literally, there is a solution to every situation that you find yourself in. Every difficulty with the 10 of Wands that you may experience, there is a way. It's just finding that way, going the distance, taking the risks that are needed in order for you to do it. Do it. You won't be disappointed by those things. I feel lately, it's interesting, I feel like I need to just light some more sage, because I feel like the energies are really intense, because, wow, and I just found literally some sage that I thought I didn't have. Spirit, what else would you like to say to the collective here? Wow. Thank you so much for the messages, Spirit. What else would you like to say to the collective? I'm hearing Andromeda. So someone here is an Andromedan starseed. That's coming through strong. Andromeda Galaxy is what I'm hearing. I might have someone speaking to us from there. What messages would you like to share? Thank you so much for being present with us here today. What messages do you have to share for the collective? 3. Okay, we have the Tower, the 7 of Coins, and the 4 of Coins. There's some information and insight you guys have over time, some long-standing information that you've been keeping or protecting that is going to need to be shared, or it's going to it's like you're going to need to unfurl your hands in order for them to be revealed. I feel like there's some information and insight that you've received from your spirit team. With the Devil in reverse, the Sun, and the 4 of Swords, you can rest easy while the Devil is addressed here. You can rest easy in knowing that the things you've acquired as knowledge in regards to this Devil, or in conquering this oppression, or of conquering this Devil energy, is here. The culmination of what you have seen in your dream state, I'm hearing really specifically, your mental state has been prepping for this moment where you can actually understand what you have in your tent here with the 4 of Pentacles. Temperance is coming in. The Queen of Cups is coming in. Joy, fulfillment, feeling at peace with yourself, truly, because you're understanding where things are going. I feel like that's usually what really frustrates us, is feeling as if we're wandering aimlessly. But look at that, guys, the Ace of Swords. There's so much clarity coming in, and we have the Fountain. That is unique to this deck. We also have the Emperor leading from a place of patience too, because it took time to get to this place. This was something that took time, took eons, took lifetimes even. It's something that took time for you to experience. I feel like that's, yeah, and the Chariot is here. You guys are quickly transitioning into something new. I don't know why. Lately, I've been getting a number of downloads, and something I've been getting is the word Hellenistic. Someone here is looking into the Hellenistic era or time period that's coming through, moving forward into speaking of what you know. Some of you guys have some information and insight that is needed by the collective or needed for the collective. I'm seeing the Magician in my mind's eye. Let's see what's coming through. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. Wow. I'm hearing Billie Eilish's song When the Party's Over for some reason. When I see this, you might be listening to it. But I'm getting, there's a sense of revelry that you didn't expect. You didn't expect to be so celebratory, but you will encounter celebration with the people around you. It seems like it's going to catch you by surprise, but it was fated for you with the Lover's card here. People with a really deep soul connection are coming towards you. Is there anything else you'd like to say about these connections? We have the Nine of Swords and the Fool. Someone here is afraid of moving forward into truly their bounty with the Ten of Pentacles. It's not something intentional, like you want to be afraid, but it's something about you not knowing how to treat or how to experience the new. There's something new coming into your environment here. Beautiful. There's so much to talk about. My gosh. We have emotions are running high, supermoon. There's a lot of intense emotions coming through for the collective here. Regulate. There's a need for regulation here. We have a win-win outcome as forecast. Regulation physically as well. Regulating your breath with breath work. Regulating your body. Temperature is what I'm hearing as well. Someone here needs to just look into balancing themselves. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Whoa. And then we have don't let... What's interesting is this was in reverse, and typically this doesn't accept, or this deck doesn't talk about reversals or accept them, but it says don't let pride get in your way. Intuitively, I'm getting that it's trying to say don't let humility get in your way. You need to be, it's like there's confidence that needs to come through. Meditate and contemplate on how truly gifted you are, collective, because I feel like you guys have a Piscean energy or a very... water intuitive sense here. So that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.